G'day. Here we've got a short little video on our .6 hard top we've got for sale. I thought I'd show you around, show you a few bits and pieces and see what you guys think. So we've got a standard 6 dot with a canopy and all the little goodies. So up front we've got an Oz hitch, Alco jockey wheel, got our rubbish bag, stone guard, front drawbars all rhino lined. You can see I've just got back from camping, needs a bit of a clean. Got a standard toolbox. We've got a jukler mounted on the front here. As you can see, that's all plumbed in, ready to go. So all you need to do is hook your gas up to that one. We've got a custom step, which gets you up to your dot. Then we have a second step down on the ground down here. So you literally just step up, step up onto there, and then you're up into the hard top. I'll keep on showing you around before I show you the hard top. Okay. So we have a wood box down in here. Okay. I actually use the wood box, that's the bag. For the matting, matting's going to come with the camper. So we've got dual jerry can holders, one each side. The jerry can there is not coming with the camper, but I'm just leaving it there so I can show you what it's all about. We've got the canopy. So inside the canopy, you can see there's a light here, but I also put a second light out on the door out here. Okay, that's so that you can just open up the door and turn on that light and you've got light everywhere outside, or you can reach up underneath here and you've got light in the back of the canopy up in there. Okay, so we've got both those lights all the way around the outside. We've got hardcore spotlights, you can see them on all four corners. And they're awesome. They're turned on by a switch up in here, which is at the back of the camper. There is also more lights up here at the back of the camper. There's also another LED strip up here on the ensuite. We also have these lights here, which are little LED, but little LED sort of mood lights. So if you're just bumming around camp and it's dark and you're sitting by the fire, you can just have something on so people don't trip. But it's not a bright light, it's just a little general light for those darker occasions. I've even left them on all night, that's fine. So we've got these little toolboxes on the side here. I used to put all my pegs in that one. Okay. We've got dual USBs here. Got extra tie down points on both sides and a tie down point here. I'd tie all my wood on the back of that section there, or I'd tie my toilet. It fits a double gazebo across there, whatever you want. Okay. Got a crock bin, comes with the, so that just pops in there. So all your rubbish is all there. We've got hand pump here. So, and that's actually pretty handy, especially if you've got kids. They can use the hand pump, wash their hands rather than the electric pump, and they'll save heaps of water. We've mounted a can crusher here just to help get rid of the rubbish, so you can crush your cans, throw them straight in there. Got our little spice rack up in the back, up in here. I put all my teas and coffees and condiments and stuff like that up in there. Leave them all up in there. This is a bit of a handy space for kitchen prep. Right, so we've got 47 litre Evercool fridge freezer, so it can be all fridge in here. Or you can pull these sections out, can move that across, and you could have freezer, fridge, or you could swap it whichever combo you want. So fridge freezer there. I actually got a sink put in mine, so I have a Dometic hot cold sink. Okay, drawer down in there, big drawer down in there, space in behind there for all your paper towels, Metho stove, which comes with the camper. So this guy here is awesome. You literally just pull this canister out, pour in, half a litre of metho in there, put it back in there, like that, and off she goes. That'll last all camp, no problems whatsoever. Boil the kettle, whatever you want on there, cook stews, put the camp oven on there, anything you can think of. It's a nice, clean, safe cooker. My wife hates gas cookers where they go bang or pop when she's trying to light them. This is just a real gentle thing to light, and it will actually build up pace over the first few seconds. So it starts off really slow and then builds up pace. So it's really a safe way. Like the kids could easily light that. They're not going to blow themselves up or be attached to a big gas bottle that's going to blow up or whatever. Really safe cooker, really good. So just put this back down. Okay, so the water is plumbed out the back of the kitchen, and there's quick connect fittings right here for your hot and cold water, so you can just hook up with a quick connect fitting, bang bang. Actually, I'll grab a quick connect fitting. If I remember where I put them. Oh, must have them in the shed. Okay, I'll show you in a second. So, as you probably know, the dots all slides back, folds up and slides back into the trailer in there. If you don't know about the drifter trailers and the drifter kitchens, you should do some research, man. These things are awesome. So we've got another couple of drawers in here. Drawers, awesome. Oh, there's our hose. Here's our hose. Quick connect fitting. Beautiful. Okay. So we've got a big drawer in here. Okay. That's for your poles. There's only 4 poles that go on this square back awning. I'll show you that in a second. That's where all your poles go. You can see the runner here. That is where the table sits. The table sits on top of that. So, of course, you've got the table that comes along with it as well. And you can fit all your chairs and, man, so much stuff in there. That's That's massive. It goes right up the back, up in there. Don't know if you can see it. It's like, just keeps on going. It's like the TARDIS. Awesome. You can even just pull that section out if you want. You've got more bench space there, bench space there, bench space all over here. Heaps of bench space for cooking. Awesome. Okay. So we'll go and have a bit of a look underneath. So we've got the upgraded springs on this one. We've got a water tank and we've got another water tank up in there. We've got big electric brakes underneath it. As you can see, it's all powder coated and all the rest of it. It's a bit dirty, but that's just a bit of dirt from my driveway, to be honest. I've got a gravel driveway. You can see this, it's all sealed. There's no gaps, there's no where for rust to get in. It's all done. It's all greasable shackles. You can see they're all greasable shackles down in here. Okay. So in the front we've got one battery over on that side. Got another battery on this side. We've got all this space in here. Got a 25 amp battery charger. We've got a BC-DC 40 amp solar charger and car charger, fuse box, USBs. We've got water indicators, which will be empty because I drained the tanks. We've got power indicators. Got a big on-off switch down there. Got a light in the front in here. All good. I put my chainsaw on my camping ovens and axes and heaps of dirty, filthy stuff up in here. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Got another big side on this side, all lockable. Again, another light up here, another light up in there, another toolbox. Got a water filler on this side, we've got a water filler on the other side. We've got electric pump down in here. So we've got a full ensuite as well. So this thing's easy as you just flick it open. Yeah. Just undo those things. It just falls down like that. Okay. And you grab this side and open it up that way. Okay. Just pull out this bottom section a little bit. And if you look, it just pops open. And that was me doing it slow. It literally takes 2 seconds to pop open. It's awesome. And that's good because you've got water to from your shower right here. Got a light on it, so you can put a toilet in there if you need to go to the toilet of a night, or you can put a you can have your shower in there, or whatever you want. And then up on top up here, we've got the new ultra thin 150 watt solar panels. We've got 2 of those, so it's 300 watts. That's why I had to go to a 40 amp DC-DC charger, because it was the only charger that could handle the pace of these. All the other DC-DCs they just went into overload mode, so that's why we had to do that. But These guys are awesome. So with the dots, I might just put this back up on a on the table so you can see what's going on, and I'll set that up there. Okay, hopefully you can, that'll stay there and you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. All right, you might be able to hear me, so I'll just do it for you. So we lift. Normally do that without the ensuite in my road. I normally put the ensuite up after that, but that's it. You can pull up any time you want. That's how long it takes you to set up your tent. Okay, so in here, got a full queen size bed. Okay, hop up in here. So, you got pockets, you've got lights down in here, which I'll show you. Okay, so we've got lights, we just push on that, got a reading light there, have another reading light here. Okay, so you can lie in bed. Beautiful. You can see the world go by. All full midgie screens in here. You got pockets here, so you can put your packet of M&Ms up in here and have a little midnight snack. You got a fan up on this roof. The fan has a timer on it, so you can turn it on for 6 hours, so it turns off in the middle of the night. You've got a vent up there, so if it's pouring with rain, you can wind all these windows up, leave the vent open, you know, not completely melt. You have another one of those lights right there. Okay, it's all insulated, it's awesome. This mattress is 150 mils of heaven. I don't really want to get up now, but I'm gonna. So to get out, what you do is, because your feet are down that end, just shuffle down a little bit. Okay, you just put your feet on that. There, you can see that's sort of about my knee height, so you just turn around and just put your bum in it. Okay, put your feet down. Probably should have put that back across. Feet down, feet down, feet down. Okay. So that's the dot. Right, it's pretty cool. Square back canvas awning is awesome. You've got one 2, 3, 4 poles that aren't attached that will go down in your pole box, but other than that, everything's attached. It all just folds out. It's all self-supporting. It only needs ropes if it's in really big windy areas. At the moment, I have 2 pegs. I have one there and 1 peg up there. That's it. Mate, it's been an awesome camper for us. Me and my boys have been going to all around the place, mate. You name it, we've probably been there in the last couple of years, but time has come for, they're all getting older, and my wife doesn't have the greatest of knees at the moment. She needs to have some surgery, so she's not going to be able to tackle any ladders for the foreseeable future. So if I love my wife, unfortunately I've got to get rid of my second love, which is my Dot, which is awesome, but such is life. You'll also get this spare storage tub. Now that section up there holds the Evercool fridge, and this is more storage area. So if you're go camping with mates and you don't need such a big elaborate kitchen like this, okay, you can imagine you can just pull all this section out. It just slides out as one piece. You can just take it and sit it in your garage. You just pull the fridge out. The fridge would sit up at this end, and you'd have another whole big storage tub in the back. So that comes with the camper as well. As I said, you get the floor matting, you get everything that you've seen here, other than the jerry cans on there, because I'll use them on my next little adventure. So look, price to sell. You know, there's been thousands and thousands spent on this, but that's okay. It's time for someone else to enjoy it and have some fun with it and all the rest of it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed having a look through our camper, and you've got my details. If you want any further info, just contact us. All right, cheers.